So a few little tasks today, just to what I've been meaning to do over the last few weeks. I've got the show next weekend, so I'm just I've scraped a few of the fish, and I just need to give them a bit of a treatment. There's one or two with a few little sores on, but I'll give it a bit of a treatment, just to clean the pond up, and also just to give the fish a bit of a disinfectant before the show. So it's 7 days, well 8 days before the show, and I've just give it a light potassium permanganate. I'm going to give it a light one just to clean the surface of the pond and disinfect the fish, make sure they've got no little scrapes and bugs for the show. So a few tasks today. So that's my first task. I've done that now. That's probably about 30 minutes into the PP treatment. There's plenty of air in there. Yeah, plenty of air, so the air's blasting out there. And I've also got the good old Ego portable as well, converter, running some more air in there as well. It's not too bad today, the weather. It's probably about 20 degrees maybe. Treatment time in the pond. Time for a potassium permanganate just before the winter sets in. Just to get them all ready for the winter. So plenty of air in there. Fish are doing fine. So yeah, need to run it all the way through the filter as well. So I've run the PP through the filters as well, just to give it a good clean for the upcoming winter months. So once I'd completed the potassium permanganate, I then transferred all the fish to my father-in-law's place. I'm going to leave them there over the winter months just to make room and give some of my last year's fry chance to develop. So I'm going to put the last year's fries, all my keepers, into my corner pond and see how they go. Right, I'll get these in the bowl now and have a look over them and give them a quick measure. So the first one in the bowl is I think it's about 5 years old, Ginrin Kohaku. It's a female. It's not the best pattern. The Ginrin's not too bad, but it's got a lot of shimmies on the top there. But it's not too bad. I want to breed that one. I've tried a few times now, but just yeah, it's not interested in breeding. So that's 500. So I think it's about 520. Just have a look at it. Yeah, about 520, 530. So I've got two Kohakus in there. They're about 15 months old. Not too bad. Still a lot of the he under the skin there. The Shiros is quite nice and white. But yeah, the he plate's quite nice, quite strong, deep benny. So yeah, two Kohakus there. I'll give them a bit of a measure. Look, about probably 30, 32 maybe. So yeah, about 31, 32. Two Kohakus, about 15 months old. And you can see the benny under the skin there on that one. It's just coming through slightly. Still a bit to develop, but the edging's really nice. But just yeah, it's still coming through. The heat plate's real nice and strong. So these two here, these are two from 15 months old as well. I'm still waiting for that Sumi to come out. They're both Deutz. This one here is a complete leather, beautiful skin. But I've noticed over the last few months through the summer, it's got a little orange spot on its tail. So I'm hoping that maybe go away, maybe not. But the Sumi is still on the skin. But a very nice leather and beautiful skin on it. Look at the skin on that. And that's from the Deutz leather, which I bred 15 months ago. The other one, still a lot to develop, but I'm going to see how they go. They do take 2 or 3 years to develop these Shiros, but that's another leather as well. Quite a bit more chunkier, but they're not very big. They are slow growing. Anything to do with Deutz is slow growing. So that one's, so the small one
That's about 25, and this one's about 28. So not too bad. But yeah, I'm hoping to see what this pattern's like on this head here. It's got a real nice, that black Sumis like ink. So once that comes through on the head, that'll be a beautiful, beautiful fish. But the only problem is that little bit of orange on its tail. So we've got a nice scaled Shiro in there. Same again, 15 months old. All from the same spawn, Deutsch leather shower spawn. We've got a nice leather Hiotsuri. Not too bad, the leather. Let's have a look. It's a little bit speckly here and there, but they're very hard to get a nice one. But it's got some nice size in it. Nice skin. The Sumi's nice, just a little bit speckly in places. But yeah, still a nice fish. I'll leave it in my fan-in-law's pond for a few months, see how it goes over the winter. And this one here, it's got some nice size on it. It's a nice scaled, and the Sumi still on the skin, but nice pattern. Head pattern still to develop, but it's quite an even pattern for the Shiro. I'll give him a bit of a measure. So the Hiotsuri, I'd say that'd be about 32 again for 15 months old. Let's have a look. So that's 32 where I've got my finger, yep, 32. And that one's about 31. So the Hiotsuri 32, the Shiro 31.
Also, the task I'm doing as well is I had a few problems in this pond here. Bit of the capping always breaks loose, so a bit of the grout had come out and the capping was loose, so I've attached all the capping there. I just need to do this side here now. So I've just mixed up some grout. I'll clean all the capping. Fish there, I did a sort out yesterday. So the fish there are doing well in there. They're on my to get rid of. Water's about 14-15 degrees, so it's not too bad. So I'll get onto this now, and I'll get this just using some grout filler, and I'll get this little job done. Bit cold, this water. Yeah, it's a wee bit cold. Yeah, I've got my waders on, my skin waders. Let me just move it out of the way. Be careful because this floor's pretty slippy. It's only about 500-600 deep, but yeah, the floor's pretty slippy. Right, oops. Gotta be careful because it's sloped as well. It's so slippy. For this bit's not too bad, it's just cracked a little bit. So I just touch up the grout. It's not too bad. But yeah, this should be okay here. Get some in there, get some in those gaps. This is the last one, so it's not too bad. Doesn't take me long. It's always a pain when you've got little tasks to do and there's still water in the pond, but it's not too bad. Could be worse. I wouldn't be doing this if I was in England. It'd be too cold, way too cold. But the water's not too bad, a bit chilly, but at least the sun's out, so get that right into that joint. Right, I should do it for the time being. I planted this cactus probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and that's coming on quite nice in a small pot, just to add a little bit of feature to that corner of the pond. The rest of the plants I planted at the start of the summer coming on pretty good. These ones here was just little cuttings which I did a bit of a bonsai display just to trim up the top of the lid, which looks a bit ugly. Yeah, all these ones here, cuttings, all cuttings. I need to do a bit of replanting. Yep, all these I planted last year as well. They've come on good, these. There's little mondo grass, just for the edging. That's all coming on good. Plants. These are coming on good as well. These yucca plants. So yeah, my next task over the next few weeks, I want to get this new fence sprayed so that it looks ugly. Cream, and the rest of the is a coffee latte colour. So I want to get it all sprayed for the winter, when the winter sets in. Then it's done then. And then another task, I've been looking at doing these walls here. So this is the something similar to that, which is just a face stone, and I want to do all these walls here, all these walls here, all around there, all around here. I've also got to I'm going to redo this lid as well. I'm going to get rid of this lid here. I don't like it, and I'm going to redo a lid similar to on my main pond filter box. So I'm going to use the same concept, just colour bond, just like this, and I'm going to do it the same principle as this, so I can just lift it up, do it with a couple of lids and a couple of runners this way. Then it's a little bit easier, because yeah, it's pretty heavy, this lid over here, because it's fiberglass and marine ply, 18mm marine ply and fiberglass. So yeah, it's a pretty heavy lid, so make it a little bit easier for moving on and off. So that's it all grouted now. Just let that dry now. I've wiped off with a sponge, so it's all good. I've also I'm going to be moving this back a shower as well. So I've just got one last one that I've sealed there. These two are all sponged off, so ready to go. So then what I'll do then is I'll pop this back in that area there. So that's all grouted now, so I'm going to put the back of shower back together. So this is the first part there, just a homemade tray, what I made out of marine ply. So 18mm marine ply, and then just shaped it, fiberglassed it, and flow coated it. So that's the first part, so that's going to go there, which like I said before, I want the flow to go this way toward the drains. So the first tray is filled with volcanic rock. So all it is, it's what you use for barbecues, to heat up the barbecues. You just buy it from your local hardware store. Pretty good. It's got good good media surface, plenty of holes there for the bacteria to live, and it's great, and it's dirt cheap. You just buy it from your local hardware store, and it's just what they use for barbecues. So that's the first one. So that will go on the tray there. I've put a couple of spaces there just because the holes I've drilled at the bottom of the tray, sometimes with the weight it sags and it starts overflowing. So this way it runs a lot freer. So the first one in place. Right, the second one is filled with mountain tree lotus, and this is pretty good as well. It does break a bit, but I've had this probably about 3 or 4 years, so it's pretty good, but it does break if you drop it. So that's the second tier. So the second and third one in place. Yeah, it does break pretty easy, but still does the job. I've had it in there about 3 or 4 years. It's just where the spray bar is, and again, same again, lotus mountain tree root. So yeah, that's all good. I'll crank that up, connect it all back together. So the pump is a 12,000 litre Pond Max. So I'll just connect this up now. Pretty good pump, gives pretty good pressure. So it's back all fitted now, and it's all working well, a lot better in that position. And I've got the pump sitting in that flat spot there, that dead corner. So now it will get a better flow, clean the bottom of the floor a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm happy with that bucket shower over there. Main pond has been going now for nearly 3 hours. I'm just going to add some hydrogen peroxide now just to convert it back clear. But yeah, it's not too bad. Fish are doing well. So I'll put some hydrogen peroxide in here and get rid of all this scum. And still a bit purple, but 3 hours is plenty. So I'll put the hydrogen peroxide in now, half a litre. That's just a second cup. So basically half a litre. These are two 50ml cups. So half a litre. So hopefully that should start changing it back very, very quickly. So it's slowly changing back now. So I'll throw some food in now. So they are starting to come up for the food. They've been down the bottom since I've been treating, but yeah, they're going to come up soon for the food. But yeah, they're all looking pretty good now. Water's nice and clean. So that's the video for today. Just a quick, short, sharp video on just what I've been up to on my days off work. Yeah, so the potassium permanganate is all finished now. Water's back clear. Fish are feeding. Don't forget to tune in and like and subscribe, help build the channel. So next week, the 17th, is the WA Koi Show in Perth. So yeah, so tune in. It will give you an idea of what you can achieve in WA with our local lines and stock